What's up, my family? It's your girl. So today, I want to talk about the time that I was doing Lyft and I found $1,000 in cash in my backseat. So I'm gonna share a clip with you from back then in the time. But I just want to say this because I've been seeing so many people like sitting in Walmart parking lot, all these different parking lots, talk about they found the envelope with money in it and they want to give it back. I really feel like they be making these videos for clout because let's be fucking honest. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I really do. When I did it out the goodness of my heart. You'll see it's people down here that play the 50 so they can pull on your emotions and your heartstrings. And it's really people out here that do that shit, but they get overlooked. So I just want to give a little shout out to me for being who I am, because what happened is so crazy. And if it would have went another way, how it played out, like I wind up, I still do Lyft. I still do whatever. When I met him, he was my Lyft passenger, right? So I'm doing Grubhub. Years later, I see this nigga in a fucking Wingstop. Or was it America's Best Wings? He worked in there. So I'm like, it's so crazy how Baltimore's small anyway. But not only that, how you can run into people that you done wrong. If you did, like, it's no fucking right in that. Like, and it was crazy because when he saw me, he was telling like his managers and everything about me. So I would rather it be a good story like that than me having some fucking karma. And what's so crazy, y'all, back then when I'm gonna share the video, but back then when I was in this situation, like, my ass was about to get evicted from my house not even days later. Not even days later. And I found that $1,000 in my back seat. I could have told him another passenger took their money. I could have did anything. Not to mention, probably like a couple days before that, somebody had went into I had two other Lyft drivers. I picked them up, riders. And I forgot to take my purse from out the back seat. Because I was like, went from personal to now doing Lyft and forgot to take my shit out the back seat. These motherfuckers took the purse. They could have been like, oh, somebody left their purse back there. And it's so crazy because I just picked these dudes up from my house that it seemed like they was coming from bearing gifts, all this shit that they just got from the house, and y'all still stealing. So it's so crazy. Like, people just built different. I know I'm built different because ain't no paper trail on cash. And I fucking took his money back. You know, I could have made up anything, but this is just the way life is. And honestly, when I took that money to him, I felt like he was very ungrateful. And now that I'm looking at it years later, like, he looked like he was about to try to bring me a move or something. Like, I already was feeling a little off because he had his dude with him, when really it was just me and him that rode in the car, and I'm bringing your money back. But when I'm looking at his body language and shit, yo, I was a lot nicer and lenient and just more observant back then. But it looked like he was trying to bring me a move, and it's so crazy. So I really hope that if he was, all the motherfucking karma, your little ancestors, everybody, even mine, was sticking it to your ass up until I saw you again and you was able to acknowledge me in a way you should have, when I fucking sacrificed my time and money. Oh, not even time, but money, but just my time and efforts to make sure you get your $1,000 in cash handed back to you the way you left it in my back seat, which is so crazy. But you know what? That's why I continue to do things right. I continue to do things right because you just never fucking know. You just never know. And in my time when I went to the shelter. Like, I was asked the fuck out. I was making YouTubes in my room the day before my ass knew I was about to be homeless. And nothing in me was like, take that boy cash. I don't even think he even knew that I was homeless. But y'all see just how excited and happy I was. And I talk about some other stuff in my video because at the time that's what I was doing. Y'all see, like I was doing my speed dating thing as well. And it's so crazy. I didn't mean for that to be in my video, but everything happens for a reason. So y'all just check out my little story. And if you want to see the video in whole, you can always go to my YouTube channel and check it out. It's only a 22-minute video. All right, I hope you enjoy. On my way to take the rider back his wallet. Yeah, I don't know why I feel so happy, but he's allowing me to get $20 for gas and some food out of his $1,000. I can't believe it. He had all that money. Oh my God. So I'm on my way there. At the end, we started discussing business because, you know, he was telling me he was into music, and I wanted to get back into throwing my events.
Kill it, boom. I'ma 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 kill it, boom. Wear no pink, cause you about to get it, boy. I know you see me. 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 I know you.
I just feel like this year would be a great year for it. Like a great year to just bring that avenue to everybody and try to present it again, and hopefully like my idea will flourish. So we started talking about business, so we exchanged Instagram. So I was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you in the future. You know, I felt very good about it. So I'm riding home. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make this my last ride. So my body was just like, you know what, go home, go to sleep, start over the next day. So I can say like I'm 10 minutes away from my house. I'm 10 minutes away from my house, right? I get a DM and I'm like, damn, I see his picture come up. I'm like, what the fuck? This not business. Like, it's already, you know, in my mind. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait until I get home. I'm not about to crash checking the fucking DM, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, go home. But then like, I say 4 or 5 minutes later, I get a text come through from Lyft, and like I have it on Bluetooth, so you know it like comes through on the dashboard, and you can see like, yeah, one of your Lyft passengers sent you a text message. So I'm like, so I open it up and read it. I just press read on the dashboard. So I read the text, and it was saying that your Lyft passenger left an item in your car. So I was like, okay, to call him immediately. So, well, not immediately, or call him when you can. And I was like, okay. So I called him immediately. I did call him because then I was curious, like, what did he leave in the car? So he was like, yeah, I left my wallet in the car. I'm like, oh man, damn, you know, I'm like 10 minutes away from my house. But, and you know, the way he was speaking, he was like so calm, and just, it made me feel like he had like a Giants bonus club card in it, and his ID or some shit, like a YMCA ID, like not even his real state ID or license. Like he made it seem like it was just that. So I was like, well, and then I was like 10 minutes away from home, and you know, it was very, very late, early. I'm geeking right now. Okay, it was very like, you know, 4 a.m.-ish in the morning, and I'm like, I'm not going like 30 minutes at this point back to take somebody's freaking 2-card wallet back. No, I'm going home, I'm going to bed, fuck that shit. Like, I wanna, like, gave him his wallet, and I thought he was gonna be, like, excited, but he wasn't. Hey, YouTube, this is the mystery man, Jay, that left his wallet in my car. Y'all saw it was stacked the fuck up. I had to come all the way over here. And huh?
You talking about the mystery man, Jay?
Yeah.
Who's that?
You're the one that left your wallet in my car, the Lyft rider.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how do you feel that you got your wallet returned back?
I feel like it's a blessing, but hold on. Let me see it. It's time out.
Huh? And you'll see in the video clip, I did ask permission if I could share the clip. He said yeah. And we did talk about it later, but I'll get to that. So yeah, he was just like so calm, and like I just felt like he was ungrateful.